a very short stream.
Oh, he got back to me. Oh,
That
no,
was
that's
me.
you.
That was me.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. We're supposed to be playing a 3-player game, but we don't know where Steve is. We can't reach him. So, hi, I'm the Brandt.
We're with Brian in his basement.
So, we're going to chat with you a little. Our plan was to get going because we all have some early bedtimes tonight, but we don't know where our third player is. But hello, everybody. We're going to continue our MojoMania campaign. And Steve, in classic fashion, threw us a curveball, 2 curveballs so far. One, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to be Storm, so I'll switch with you." I was like, "All right, I'm Wolverine." And then 2, he's not here. We
Steve
don't know
wanted
where he
to be
is,
Stormy
so.
Daniels, so we're
So
like,
maybe
"Go
I'll
ahead,
have to
man."
play. I'll have to play blows. Hello, Black Dog. Hello, everybody else watching out there. I guess this gives people a couple minutes to join the stream
That
as well.
is a good point.
Yeah, apparently he rolled a natural 20 on his stealth roll.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if he fell asleep, like if he laid on his couch and he gets up super early. So I'm wondering if we won't find him, it'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I fell asleep." So we'll turn it into a chat stream.
Yeah, I just got done playing some Dice Throne. And I am absolutely enamored with that game. It is just so fun.
Nice.
I know some people will probably not like it because it's dice and there's luck involved, but there's also you also got your deck to modify things, so I think it's fair. I now have season 1 re-rolled plus all the Marvel characters, so I have 16 characters, and it's just I haven't played all the permutations yet, but they're just so fun. I was the monk against the barbarian today, and it was just bonkers. The barbarian hit so hard. I was at like 34 health, and in one turn he hits me with an ultimate, stuns me, then hits me again, puts me down to 4 health. Did 30 damage in one turn. I was like, this is unbelievable. It was fantastic. Even when I'm losing in that game, I still enjoy it.
No, it's good. It's a good game, so makes sense.
And if either ever you or Steve got that game, we could play it on stream.
It doesn't matter? You don't interact?
Well,
you don't have to pass cards or anything? Oh, the tokens.
So the tokens, right? But the thing is let's say you have season 1 and I have season 1, right?
You just put the tokens.
Yeah, that's right. We just use the same thing, right?
It's you have Marvel?
I have Marvel Dice Throne, yeah. All 8 characters.
I have 4 season 2 characters and all of Marvel.
And all of Marvel? Okay, well there you go.
So
we could literally go like Doctor Strange versus Scarlet Witch, or Black Panther versus Captain Marvel.
Nice.
If we really wanted to, sometime try it out off stream, and then see how it works.
We should do it sometime.
Time to talk about that crazy. Oh yes, let's talk about Marvel Champions. Now
sounds
that we're
good.
Here.
Oh, is that what we're here for?
Yes, that's exactly what we're here for. Let's talk Marvel Champions. Why not? Brombe said, "How about that crazy rogue reveal?" So,
I didn't see it coming.
Oh, okay.
It was like Gambit, and then I thought Daredevil, right? Wouldn't that make the most sense?
Absolutely makes sense, mon chéri, right? That's what he always says.
All right, so Steve is out. He just messaged me. So we will talk Marvel Champions for 20 minutes, and then we'll have to wrap it up, unfortunately.
I guess so. That's just how it goes sometimes. Rogue reveal. I think she is going to be fantastic. I love unique characters, and being able to pull from your allies' discard and take some of their awesome cards is just going to be fantastic.
Yeah, no, I mean that touched ability. It's just so unique that it gives you that opportunity to just figure out what to do. Right? It has that Adam Warlock feel of like what is the best thing to do, but it feels more open.
Yeah.
To me, from the beginning, Adam Warlock always felt like he was just going to fall into a best deck or a couple certain best decks, which is how it feels like to me. Right? either you Voltron an ally, or you play that tutor deck, which seems to be kind of the most powerful of his decks, or you kind of just throw your favorite stuff in a deck, and it's not the best deck, but it's what you want to do. But
Yeah.
Rogue feels like you got a toolkit for whatever you want. Now, again, she could fall into that best deck category, but what's so cool is how she pulls cards from the other heroes. So now it's like you'll just get blindsided, right? Like you'll be playing Rogue and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to be Rocket. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pull your, I think it has to be an event. So Rocket probably doesn't make any sense, but I guess she could.
Why not play Hulk with Rogue?
Right. Well, Hulk and Smash is obviously the one, but it's kind of interesting. He's asking if it's really competitive, but they made a co-op version in a separate box, so it's completely competitive out of the box.
They made this whole Dice Throne Adventures. Right. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Dice Throne. So they made Dice Throne Adventures, which essentially allows you to do like a co-op dungeon crawl. But Dice Throne, in my mind, is like playing Magic the Gathering, where it's just you versus someone else, and I think that's where it shines the most.
Right.
It's just awesome, fun, me versus you, go,
For sure.
Sorry,
Brian, you know what I'm thinking is, why don't we just play something else? We're here.
You're not wrong.
We could talk about Rogue. I don't mind talking about Rogue. I don't mean to avoid talking about Rogue. I'm just much more of a I have the cards in my hand person. Then here's some picks, and I'm not that I'm not excited, not that I'm not reading the cards and whatnot, but for me it's like once you give me those cards and I can play with them, that makes a big difference. I think we've talked about that, how Steve is a lot better at like seeing touched and seeing a couple of her cards and going, I've got 6 deck ideas, and I don't have that in me. I need to play with my cards and find it.
Quick question for you is, do you think we could get Eric here on short notice and just play a 3-player game?
I don't think so. I think he has to do a setup. But you could ask him. Do you have? Can you message him?
I'm gonna message him.
All right, go for it. So I have some characters here. I have Zola. I have Claw. If we want to do a good old Claw battle, I'm going to turn my ringer off. I don't think I want to fight Spiral because I feel like I want to save that to do with Steve. I think we did see an Iceman ally, right? Isn't there an Iceman ally in there that has like 3 freeze counters and does kind of like a Hawkeye thing? Did you see that card?
Sorry, no.
There's an Iceman ally. I believe he costs 3 in protection. There's also the +2 defense, and if you take no damage, remove 2 threat from a scheme. That seems super. That's a good way to get rid of hard to ignores, or not rely on having to build all those hard to ignores,
Yeah. I'm going to pack up this deck that I have here.
Are you going to play a different deck?
Actually, I could just play this pack up.
It's your call. If you have a different deck, go for it. But if you...
No, I would actually, I was just potentially going to just build something. But yeah, I could totally play this deck against whoever.
Who do you want, Zola or Claw?
Give me
or Taskmaster. You can pick Taskmaster. I don't want to do Ronin. I have him up here, but I don't want to do that.
Well, we could do Taskmaster. I'd be fine with that.
You want to do Taskmaster? All right.
Sure.
Sounds good.
I guess I wouldn't need Soul Sisters if Storm isn't going to be playing. Yes, but I need about 5 minutes to set up.
Perfect.
So
we'll bring
Eric can be here.
All right. Ask him what hero he's going to be if you can while I set this up. All right. We're going to fight Taskmaster. So change of plans. I'll have to go change the template at some point. What does Taskmaster have 2 in him? Oh, let's see. Dice Town Adventures, but I didn't think it was that great. I like King of the Hill in it too. Can play multiple people. Nice. Yeah, no, there were other cool cards in Rogue. I mean, just the idea to take any trait, like you could be spineless, just to be spineless. It also like it gives you all those
Ooh,
abilities,
sorry.
like you can draw a card. Oh, I'm just thinking you get to copy the traits, so you can copy the spineless trait from Mojo, which just seems fun to just be like, I was spineless. All right, we'll pull
Sure,
Weapon
yeah, why not?
Master. We'll pull Weapon Master and we'll put in Shadow King. What do you say? To play with one of the new ones. You don't actually get a say, but I wanted to.
Oh, okay, sure. Go with Shadow King.
Is there a delay?
Yeah, there's some
That's
choppiness
funny.
going on.
Yeah,
You might need to yeah. You might want to cut the stream and redo it, or what do you need to do? What do you think?
I can't do that because remember how Zoom it messes all up, and then we have to like start a new one and a new stream.
Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully it clears up.
Yeah.
You'll also need to send Eric the link.
Oh, thanks.
Bear with us, guys.
We're calling an audible.
Calling it audible. Yeah, yeah. What's your football team? Cowboys?
Yeah. Oh man, they should have called an audible. They didn't kick a field goal when they're on like the 30-yard line with one of the best kickers. It was ridiculous. Lost the game. But you got to root for your team even when they do bad things.
Yeah. What are you thinking
I
of
guess.
Tom
I mean,
Brady
I'd
this
be
year?
happy about it. I don't care about Tom Brady.
Okay. Okay.
I live in New England and I don't
That's
like
why I
Tom Brady.
asked.
So,
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's great. Like, I don't want to take
Wolverine
away from him that he's
Justice
great.
and a Storm Leadership deck already built. He has a Storm Leadership deck already built.
Perfect. So you can keep Soul Sisters in. Perfect. I'm leadership too, but that's fine. We're just going to play standard. I guess it doesn't matter on Taskmaster, right?
No, you can go expert.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to have
Cool.
48 health here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If you don't have one way or another, throw all the copies you can in your deck.
Yeah, I have 25 cards in my deck, so I'm at a clear 40. But that's okay. I think I'll take a
You can also
Justice
swap
out.
in some Overwatches if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll mod it a little bit.
But even if you go over, just one way or another is ridiculous here.
Yeah, I think
because you'll pull all those allies, you know.
Take that. Take that.
There's a snowstorm hitting. Could be the storm hitting strong. Is there a snowstorm? Are you still in a snowstorm, Brian?
It's still snowing here.
Oh my gosh. Since yesterday?
On and off. So I think it's hilarious because my neighbors got first day of snow. It's like 5-10 meters, and they got their brand new hot tub delivered and had to be wired up and everything. And
oh my god!
Now these people are walking outside in like towels and robes trying to get into their hot tub. I'm like, you people are crazy. These people are absolutely crazy.
I mean, there is something nice to that whole like you're hot in the cold, like you're in something warm in the cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, but it's like get into the hot tub, be in the hot tub for 30 minutes, whatever, and now you're getting out of the hot tub and it's like -10.
There's Eric.
Yeah, 1 sec.
gentlemen.
Eric, thank you so much for coming last minute.
Well, sure. Let me try to figure out why am I. Oh, here, I have to hit start video. There we go.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
thank you.
Good.
Great.
So I assume
Long
you're
time
not.
no see.
Yes, very good to see you again. I assume you're not on the air yet.
No, we're live.
Oh, are we live? Yeah.
You are live. So if you
Are
need
we
to mute your camera to do anything, go for it. But no, you are live. We went
Okay.
live,
Hello,
and then
hello,
Steve
YouTube.
told us. Sorry, I should have said that.
So
we
not
went
not
live, and then Steve
only
said, "I can't join you," and we were like,
I did say we were live.
right.
I told you, Eric.
No, it's good. So not only have I stepped into the portal, but clearly it's the Twilight Zone.
There you go.
So yes, everyone, your cameras are not deceiving you, as I am not Steve.
There you go.
Yes. Well, you caught me at a good time. I was just starting a game against Mojo with Wolverine Justice and Storm
Perfect.
Leadership.
Perfect.
Yeah. So let me
We
grab.
do have a little bit of a delay, so we are talking over each other a little bit, and I think
Okay.
it's probably my end. But if I end all this, it'll be chaotic to start it back up. So
Yeah,
we'll just be
so
a little
let's
patient.
Right.
We are fighting Taskmaster because we're just kind of doing something for fun.
Oh,
That's
sure.
the idea.
Okay. Cool. Right on. All right. Well,
Not that we wouldn't want to include you, but when we started the 3-player expert campaign, it seemed easiest to finish that one in the same.
Oh, I
same
completely
vein.
agree with you there.
So I am Wolverine, you are Storm, and Brian
Yes.
is Jean Grey. We're both leadership. Oh, actually, we got to be careful there. What allies do you have?
I can switch to a different aspect. I can grab aggression, justice, protection.
Yeah, if you
Brian,
want to.
what
I
are
mean,
you
I have
playing?
Beast. I have Beast,
Phoenix
Pixie,
Justice.
and
Phoenix Justice.
Professor X.
Okay.
I only have Beast and Pixie.
Oh,
so
okay.
You could swap them out and keep going.
True. So you have Beast and Pixie?
Yep. Those are my X-Men.
Oh, you don't have Professor X?
I do, but he doesn't matter, right? We can both have him.
Yeah, it's like everyone having
that's
Nick
true,
Fury.
because he doesn't stay in play, right?
Even I have Professor X.
Right. Spoilers. Okay.
The only other thing I have is Utopia.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And I just lost a card onto my table. Give me a second.
Which I could pull because my deck's a little bit bigger.
Sure. Okay. What do I have in here? I could grab the X-Jet unless Brian already has it.
No,
and
it's all you.
What's the other one that I have? So yeah, I've got Forge, Angel.
Here, I'll tell you
all
what
those
I have.
You can keep.
Okay, I'm sorry. Brandt, you said you have Utopia?
I have Utopia in my deck, but I can pull it.
Oh, okay.
Out
right.
because I have like a 43 card deck or something.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I guess pull it because I think I'm closer to 40.
I have Cerebro and X-Mansion.
Cerebro and X-Men. Okay, so then I'll grab the X-Jet.
Nice. Yeah, because you have Forge, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, and
I am going to take a 3-minute bathroom break.
Sure.
While you're getting set, so you guys entertain the audience.
Right on. Hello,
entertain
audience.
the audience. How dare you? How dare you?
Let me
make
open
us do
up
that.
YouTube and see what is it, who's
going
on and what are we broadcasting.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
I want to ask you, how was New York?
It was phenomenal. That's so funny. I just switched over to YouTube and Brandt just said he's leaving for the bathroom.
Yeah, because from us to YouTube, it's like,
yeah.
I mean,
no, yeah. New York was phenomenal. The main purpose of my visit is my undergrad alma mater was having their hometown rivalry football game at Yankee Stadium of all places.
I saw the posts.
Yeah, and it was a treat. It was just a lot of fun. But definitely a highlight of that weekend is the day before on Friday, I managed to get together with Brandt, who came down from Connecticut, and another buddy of ours, Dean, who lives in Manhattan. And the three of us got together at a phenomenal, here's a plug, a phenomenal board game shop slash, I don't know if you would call it a coffee house, but it's called Hex and Company. It's on the Upper West Side. I think it is around the 120s and Broadway. And it happened to be the day that Wolverine, Storm, and Mojo were all released. So we got
Nice.
together, and the three of us, based on time and other things going on that day, we went through the first 2 games of the campaign, and it was a blast. And then just getting to hang out with those guys was certainly a lot of fun.
Yeah, we altered to like hang out, like drop by Dean's place, grab food, chat, which I thought was a good call versus.
Yeah.
Then Eric and I dared to try to go to the Lego store.
Oh my gosh.
Absolute. It was the hurricane that had hit Florida and it made its way up the coast. Obviously, it was just heavy rain, but it's like all day it was drizzling. But when we decided to like, let's go walk 20 blocks or 30 blocks, it was just absolutely drenched.
You didn't bring your yellow umbrella?
Actually, some of my cards in my box got wet. It was a little bad.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Sucks.
Didn't destroy cards. It killed my Mutant Genesis box, but whatever. I got a ton of boxes that shape.
Yeah. I was
just use-
soaked
I use these
when I got back.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we both Brent and I actually happened to just be wearing hoodies that day. So, we're walking around in pouring rain because it went from like a drizzle to like a torrential downpour, like storm, in effect with her thunderstorm. But yeah, by the time I left Brent, I was soaked.
Same.
And the downside is I packed incredibly light for this trip. So I just had my hoodie was my coat. And, I didn't have anything else, obviously change of, underwear and stuff like that. But fortunately, I was getting together with our buddy Dean that night to go see Black Panther. So I just went over to his place early and used the dryer in his building and managed to get myself all dried off. But otherwise, yeah, the football game would have been a completely different situation.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to rock and roll with this?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Just
I'm shuffled. Don't you guys have like
All
laundry
right.
mats all over the place where you just like go in and
Yeah,
it
but
was,
like
they
when
were
you're at
closed.
a city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
1,
things might have been
2,
closed
3,
by that.
4, 5,
It is weird how New York
6.
City has places that close now. I feel like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
nothing ever closed. And
Yeah,
now it's
exactly.
like things are closed at 6:00 sometimes just because of post-COVID and not, I don't know, just different.
All right, I took Beast and Pixie out of my deck.
oh yeah, I guess I
Okay.
can go down to my table, not my face.
Yeah.
We also,
You guys are
I
done
shuffled
with
in
my
the Shadow
face.
King.
Oh, wait, you said one of you is playing as Phoenix, correct?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, I'll put in a Soul Sisters.
Yeah, I have one in.
Yeah.
Look at
hard
this
enough to
opening
sing that
hand here,
song.
Brandt. I don't care about Cyclops. I do
Skilled
need
Investigator. Is that a
one way or
Phoenix
another.
Firebird?
No, it's a white hot room.
Oh, nice.
It's more that I have skilled investigator and one way or another.
Oh, that's one way or another. Nice.
Yeah.
One way or
Or
another.
another.
Okay.
Let's see. I definitely keep at least one of you. Who do I keep? Cyclops. We'll go tax. Minion. With threat.
How are you guys
maybe I go with
running Storm's
Cyclops.
weather deck? In my initial game, and obviously I've so far with her, I've only been playing solo. I just set out all 4 cards kind of face up off to the side, and then I have a token, and it just moves around between the 4 cards, whichever one I want to be active.
Oh, I've been doing it the way I do Spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
and I put 3 face down and the one I want on top.
Oh, okay, got it.
You can do whatever you want. I'm always saving table space for being on camera.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's how I did Spectrum. I just
Okay.
put them face down underneath.
Yeah.
But the token
So-
makes sense to me too, and it also allows you to read. So when you make the choice, you don't have to pick them all up. I would
Yeah.
definitely, that makes more sense to me when I'm playing by myself,
Yeah.
when I have
yeah.
limited camera space.
Yeah, because
You guys-
obviously it's not like the invocation deck where you can only have one up at a time. But yeah.
I don't have much feedback on it because I have yet to play Wolverine or Storm. I've just not been playing too much Marvel Champions right now at the moment.
Oh,
But
He's playing
that's
dice round.
Brian, are you feeling okay? Is everything all right?
yeah.
Why?
Well, in case I don't
Right.
know if people are video gamers, but
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok came out just recently, and I'm
Yes.
playing that. So
I understand.
and it came out just before all of this content did. So
Yeah. Nope, I understand completely. All right, let me get my camera turned around here.
All right. Do
Well,
we have chat with us? I see there's 8 people. I don't know if people
Yeah,
saw, oh,
we
there's
have
no
some chat.
Steve, and they all left when they knew Steve wasn't here. I'm not
Right.
sure.
It happens.
Oh, my focus is
Yours
off.
is blurry there.
Hang on. I know why. Apologies, everyone.
No,
I
it's
need
fine.
to go into
I don't think you need to apologize when you jumped on, not knowing you were live last minute.
right. There we go.
Yes, that's also
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
I think we owe you the
Alright.
thanks.
Yeah, because I normally obviously I work from home, so I'm always set up to have my background blurred. Okay.
Who's first?
If Eric wants to go first, he's the guest tonight. So it's
Hey,
all
cool.
you.
Okay.
You're ready
All
to go
right. I
first.
can.
Ah.
Let me get myself a quick shuffle here and deal out my 6.
Brombe, how could you? Are
Still
we
lurking,
only Steve
playing
to you?
No, Steve, I'm out.
Yeah. Are you not entertained? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just okay. All right.
Cool.
So reminders about Taskmaster: when you flip to hero form, he deals boost damage to you. When you stay in hero form, you have to add a threat to the main scheme, which can go to 36 or take a damage. Hydra Patrol's in play. When you clear it, we all go get a Hydra minion. And then there is I don't remember the name of the card, but the side scheme that lets you get the allies.
Okay.
Taken
All
by
right.
Hydra. Captured. No, captured by Hydra?
Captured by Hydra. Yeah, that's the card.
Yep. Okay.
So
Alright.
we got 2 people who watch and play at the same time. Now that
Awesome.
is
Yeah.
efficient.
Dedication.
That is. You want all aspects of your life being Marvel champions.
At all times.
No doubt. No doubt. Okay. All right. So
we're ready for you, Eric.
All right, because I know I can obviously switch to something when I start. And fortunately, I have a weather goddess, so then I can switch again. I'm just trying to think what is beneficial for the group.
And you can switch again.
Well, because yeah, I start in something, I can switch with her, and then I can switch again. So I think if I switch, because if I do clear skies right now, that doesn't let me draw a card.
Right.
It's only
so that
when
might
I
be one
switch
you want
to
to
it.
switch to.
Yeah,
So just
I'll
start with Blizzard and switch.
Yeah. I'll switch to Blizzard. I'll flip up using Storm's weather control. I'll switch to
If you
clear.
can zoom your camera out a little bit, you're very close, so we can't see Storm. But if you can't, if it's a pain, just let it be.
I'm good.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't have interrupted you mid-turn.
Oh no, you're totally good. You're totally good. Okay. So did that. I switched to clear skies just now. Let me draw another card, ready for action, which I can't use. Okay. I definitely want to bring out my crown. Wouldn't hurt to bring out I was going to say a minion, an ally.
Yeah. Oh, you did draw your 7th card, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was I just pulled a ready for action as my 7th. Okay. And then if I could do that, so
you flipped up, right?
Yes. Yep.
So you take 2 damage.
Yep. 2 damage. So I'm down to 8.
So the endurance probably makes sense to get it on the table.
Yeah, I could do that. All right. So let me pitch Blast of Wind to play the endurance. That takes me back up to 11.
And the crown gives you a resource.
Exactly. So instead of throwing out a lot of damage at front, let's use those 2 to get my crown out. Let's use the crown to do to me my X-Men. Let's see. top 5 for an X-Men ally, put it into play. Okay, so your search, you're not discarding the other 4 cards, it looks
No.
like.
Yeah, and I guess search naturally has you shuffle afterward. It doesn't
Yeah,
say to shuffle on
3,
the card, I believe.
4, and 5. Okay, so we've got figures, nobody. Okay.
That was me the other day too.
Yeah.
I never
Okay.
drew to them.
So me, my X-Men gets pitched. Oh, that did get used. Let's
You want to just hold it?
What do you need?
You could
Well,
hold your weather goddess and then switch to like retaliate after our turns.
yes, that's a very good point. Yeah. So I can attack for 2 or thwart for 1 off my basic.
How many allies do you have in a deck with the 2 Me My X-Men? Just curious.
I think I was before I had to get rid of a couple to accommodate Brandt. I had 6 or 7, I believe.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just thinking because you search 5 in a 40-card deck,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
So
yeah.
6 or 7
You definitely
is
want to
probably
push
a good
6
sweet spot.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you put a lot of build in your deck, you could probably get away with 6. If you have a lot of events, you probably want to
so
go
just
8.
a bad initial shuffle. So yeah,
I'm going to pull 1 thread off a Hydra Patrol because we're going to have to get rid of it. So
Yep. Okay. So I'll thwart for
I don't
1
think
Hydra
damage matters too
Patrol,
much.
and I will hold on to Weather Goddess till you guys are done, and then we'll call for an action and
All
switch
right.
to Hurricane.
all you brag guy.
All me. I'll go with a genius to play the White Hot Room. Put a counter on Phoenix Force. I will flip up. Give me a card.
You take 3 damage. Ouch.
Down to 6. The counter that with White Hot Room, I'm floating it for now. I'm going to use one way or another, and get my Skilled Investigator out. So let's do that.
You want
first.
the Shadow King side scheme, I assume?
Of course. So that has 5 on it, right?
Yep.
Okay, I draw 3.
Yeah, how ridiculous is that combo,
Of
right?
course, I have another one way or another.
You could just save it for next turn, honestly.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah,
is a
that's
spot where
fine.
saving a card is almost worth it.
So
Brian is going to have the game of his life.
The 1 counter that I have floating here, I'm going to use it with the paralysis and the shield to to play Cyclops. That's in hand, so it'll add 2 more counters to Phoenix Force. Myself and Cyclops are going to be. I just realized I totally forgot to grab those, so give me a second.
Oh yeah, Eric, you might need to grab those at some point, but I assume Brian's going to get most of them.
I'm sorry. What is he grabbing?
The allies.
Oh, right. Okay.
From Taskmaster, but he'll probably get most of them
That's
being
right.
Justice with one way or another.
Okay. Yeah, I've got him over here.
All right, I'm back.
It's White Tiger.
White Tiger, cool. So she is in my hand. I will play White Tiger, and I'll use the telepathic trickery to play her. So she removes 3 threats.
Okay.
And then removes another 3 threats. Sorry, actually, I just realized I removed this and forgot to draw a card. Actually, I'll pitch the one way or another instead.
Okay. Do you have
Play
2
White
of them?
Tiger.
You don't want one for next turn?
Okay, sorry. Let me back this up because I forgot
No,
to.
you can do whatever you want. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just thinking
No,
you can
I
grab
know.
another one next turn.
I forgot to do Skilled Investigator trigger when I did that when
Yep.
I went to go grab my stuff. So White Tiger's in hand. And there's what? There was 5 threat on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I am just gonna keep it the same.
Okay.
White Tiger comes in, removes threat, and then clears it.
Yep.
Go get me a minion.
Where are they? Oh no, they're all in front of us. All right, I'll take the 3 damage one.
Okay. And that is all I have. I think I'll hold on to my strength in my one way or another.
Okay. These are put into play, right?
Yeah, not revealed.
All right. I will flip up. Yep, go for it.
So it looks like you just put a minion in front of me. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's a Hydra regular.
Regular. Thank you.
Was there actions that you were still had to do there, bruh, Steve? Wow, Eric. I'm thinking Brent, Steve, and then
You're getting there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when both of you guys are done, I'll call for an action, do my weather goddess, and switch to hurricane. So then we have.
All right, I'm going to play
Retaliate 1.
team building and my skeleton. So I can attack for 3, and I'm going to kill the Hydra Hunter, which I put in front of Brian. So since you have lowest health, I'll get rid of the minion in front of you.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yep.
That is it. I took 1 damage when I flipped up, too. Oh, there's my suit. It's suit time.
Soup the whoop.
Nice. All right. Poor Eric had to play with me when I was Shadowcat with the suit every time.
Oh no, that was
Nice.
awesome to watch her and play.
She is super good with the suit.
Yes.
All right. So we put 3 threat on the scheme, and then we either have to take a damage or add a threat. I assume we're all just going to add threat and make Brian do work.
There you go.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. Okay, and again, I called for an action, weather goddess.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Flip to hurricane, which removes 2 threat from a scheme. Don't forget.
Boom, done. Yep.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Nope, all good.
All right, so Taskmaster is attacking Storm for 1 plus a flip.
Um.
Oh no, it's retaliate, right? You went to.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 plus a flip.
2 plus a boost, right?
Yep. Is the other one better? Is it better to just do -1 attack here rather than retaliate?
Hey, Steve has joined us.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Steve. Yeah, I guess so. If you want to put 2 threat back on the scheme, I can switch it to Blizzard instead.
Okay.
Yeah, then we have them at least -1.
Steve, it's not a problem. We got Eric here. We're playing against Taskmaster. We're good. So go help your wife out.
We drafted Eric.
Right.
We got
all
prospects.
right, Eric. So now he's attacking you for 1 plus a flip, and then this guy's going to hit you for 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take both of them on the chin.
1 plus 0.
Nice.
And then another 1, so you take 2.
Okay. All right, down to 9. And then so there's no retaliate going on. All right, cool.
Yeah, I think retaliate's better later on. I think right now just taking less damage so we can build is better.
We're good.
All right, Phoenix, you're taking 1 plus a flip. You want to just take it, or are you going to defend?
I am just going to take it.
Do either of you have Soul Sisters?
I do. Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I could technically defend, and you could Soul Scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'll defend then.
1 plus 2 is 3. You take 1.
Sweet.
And then I'm getting attack. I'm just going to take it. 1 plus 3. Ouch. 4 plus 1 is 5. Hold on. I'm down to 8. That's okay. I heal.
Yep.
All right, we do have to deal with double encounter cards, though. Turn 1. Here we go. First one is Master Plan. Well, there you go.
Right.
That could, go get a captured by Hydra.
Good. Okay, we like that.
So thank you.
Yep.
As Steve would say, excellent, perfect.
Oh, he would say perfect. Perfect.
Hunted by Hydra is Insight 1. So this is going to go to 10 out of 36. And then we all have to take a damage and discard a random card. That's rough.
Ouch.
All right,
I take a really good hand.
All right.
I'm going to lose my suit. No, I just lost
random. Let's see what we got.
Bub.
There goes my mansion. Oh well.
And okay, danger room training, not too bad. So I still have
Burning
soul
hunger.
sisters in my hand.
Nice. Burning hunger on
Mm.
Phoenix, so you lose a token.
Just one.
Yep, and then it surges, and you get a Hydra Soldier. And then we get Ruler of the Astral Plane. So this has 6 on it and an acceleration, and when we defeat it, we can get rid of Possessed. So Possessed, he turns our allies into minions, but we can remove
Okay.
Possessed with this card to get them back. That's the difference.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
permanent now? It's
Exhaustion.
not. Okay.
No,
So
it's
wait,
not permanent.
Did we start with Shadow King and all of his stuff already in the deck?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. Right. I keep thinking he's a nemesis, but he's not.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Woo! I got a lot of minions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
you got
like
a lot of minions to take care of, and guess what? It's not going to get any easier
Mm,
because start of our turn, right?
Yep.
One way or another.
Okay. You better have threat removal.
well, I do have a glimmer of hope. I have
No,
a
it's not a
blast
big
of
deal.
wind in my hand,
Oh, there you go.
which deals
That's
3
perfect.
damage to the villain and each minion engaged with that player.
There you go.
Sweet.
So that
Can
could
I
definitely help.
call for a Soul Sisters?
Yes. So let me use my crown and well, wouldn't it be more effective after we've both exhausted? Because it
So
already
actually, what you could have done is you could have exhausted to defend, knowing you had a Soul Sisters, and take 1 fewer point of damage and
fair
then do
enough.
it now.
Okay. All right. We'll retro that. Okay. All right. So calling.
Okay,
Or,
so wait, so I'm not exhausted then because I didn't defend. If we're retconning that.
No,
Oh.
you defended.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then he's
yeah,
going to
sorry.
Soul Sisters now and ready both of you, and just take
Okay,
1 fewer
perfect.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll use my crown to play Soul Sisters. We both ready and we both heal for 2.
Okay. I will use myself and Cyclops to get rid of one of those side schemes.
Okay. You want the left or the right one?
Yeah, let's go with the left one.
Okay.
Please be Moon Knight.
You are going to get Moon Knight.
There you go.
Amazing. So I will draw a card from Skilled Investigator.
It's almost like you're telepathic.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Psionic even.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll use the Phoenix Force for a wild resource and play Moon Knight, which will draw me 2 cards.
Your
Nice.
deck is just like ready for this battle. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
That's so good.
Let's see. Now I can use.
That's right. You can get any of their triggers.
Yep. I can use strength. You know what? I actually will. I think I'll use both of them to clear another side scheme. Doesn't have to be the one with the ally.
Are you
sure?
Are
Let's
you
go.
scheming for 6 or 5?
Are
you thwarting?
Thwarting for 5.
You can just have them all. We got plenty of allies. We're leadership.
Sure.
You got Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Cool. He is in my hand. I will play him with a Psychic Blast, so I will stun the boss.
Nice.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss. And let's go for you to go for 3 over here. You could play you. You and you could play you. No? All right. Let's go. Yes, I do want to do it for justice. So let's go. X Mansion. I don't need you yet. X Mansion and telekinetic attack for 4 threat with a 4 justice.
Time out 1 second. Before you guys do all that, we should probably call for my weather control action and get us off Blizzard. because right now each character gets -1 attack. So we probably should have done that from the get-go.
Yeah, none of us are
rolling.
attacking, so you can leave
Oh.
it out for now.
That's
Oh, okay.
right.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
doing all
I'm
thwarts.
exhausted, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. Unless Shang-Chi's going
doing-
to attack. That would be the question.
Yeah.
I'm doing
okay.
all thwarts right now.
Oh, good.
So,
Okay. Okay. Never mind then.
so a 4 justice for 4 threat.
Okay.
How much is left?
2.
2. Shang-Chi for 2.
Did you draw a card with Skilled Investigator?
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was off the first side scheme.
I believe you.
Then I will use strength to do a 4 justice for it's only gonna be 3.
All right, it's down to 7.
I know. And I think I will use team. You know what? Cyclops has to go away because I have too many allies. So Cyclops is going to go away after I played Shang-Chi.
You
And I
will
lose.
lose 2
That's
counters.
yeah, that's fine. I want to go unleashed.
Cool.
Uh,
Brombe caught you about that ally limit.
yep. Thanks,
Keeping us
Brombe.
honest. Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Team building exercise to put Cerebro down. I will flip down. I'll use Cerebro. Go get an
Leaving
ally.
Cerebro.
Yeah. Cerebro is just going to grab, let's say, Blindfold, and I'm going to use Blindfold to play Endurance.
Nice. There you go.
That puts
That's
me
a turn.
up to 8 health, and I'll use White Hot Room to heal me for 2. So I'm back to 10. All right, guys.
That was an incredible turn.
That was ridiculous.
I did.
All right.
I did my best.
I'm going to play the suit and go to 19 health.
Hmm.
And if you want to kill the minions in front of me, if you don't, they can hit me. So it's whatever you want to do there, Eric.
My option is either to play Blast of Wind, or I can bring out the X-Jet. I can't do
Got
both.
it. Would you be able to hold the X-Jet?
No, unfortunately, because I used my crown already to play Soul Sisters, and Taskmaster made me discard a card. So, yeah, I
Gotcha.
only have the 3 cards remaining. Fortunately, one of them is a double resource. So,
I mean, if you want to play the X-Jet, thwart and flip down, you could leave Blizzard out, and I would be fine.
yeah,
If you want to play Blast of Wind and attack this soldier, that's good too.
right. Okay.
But you could probably flip down and do it the other way, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll kill these when I get slice and dice or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I guess if we want, I can bring out the X-Jet for the long game.
Yeah, go for it.
Otherwise, yeah. Okay. All right. So is it to me, or did you have
It's
anything
all you.
else? Okay, great.
No, all I did was play the suit and give Brian an extra card.
Right. Cool. Okay. Well, then I will use my strength and Blast of Wind to play
So
X-Jet.
kind of you.
Yeah. And then you're saying you wanted me to flip down?
Yeah, if you flip down, then like Taskmaster, I guess the flip up, you could flip down and heal, or you could thwart for 2. But maybe healing makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, I'm at 11 right now because of the endurance. Although I could
Gotcha.
attack and get rid of the Hydra regular in front of me.
You can't because of the blizzard.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Although I had, well, no, because we want to keep the blizzard active. Well, yeah. All right. So let me thwart for 1.
You thwart for 2 because of the crown.
Right. I thwart for 2 because of the crown. Thank you. So thwart for 2, and then I'll flip down.
Yeah, and if you just leave Blizzard out, then all these are just going to deal me 1 damage, and he's not attacking me at all. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
In fact, I wish I had my Berserker Frenzy. And then it
Yeah,
would be on me.
definitely. Now would be the time for it.
Oh, there's my Berserker Frenzy.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Almost like you are psychic.
Yeah. All right. Away we go, and I got Jubilee. What a joyous day.
Ooh. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My health is now my resource.
Where the heck are my allies? There we go, Professor X.
All right.
Whoa,
3
you mean you
threat,
don't have allies like this?
191.
Right, yeah,
Not cheating.
seriously.
All right, he's going to scheme for 2 against Brian, plus shuffle Shadow King cards from the discard pile into the deck. So that is this one and the Shadow King. And we haven't seen any of the possessions. So he thwarts for 2. This guy +1 is 3. He's stunned against me. Then all these peons hit me for a total of 3, of which I will heal 2. And then he's going to scheme against Eric. Ooh, +3 is 5. +1 is 6. We're going to need somebody to remove that threat. It is at 12, 18 out of 36. So ironically, it's still only half. All right. Jean Grey, you get advance. 2 + 1 is 3. So that's 21.
You were saying?
Advance, my goodness. 2 plus.
Oh my God.
If you are engaged with a controlled minion, reveal this card. I don't have a controlled minion. So 2 more brings that to 23. And he gets his photographic reflexes. This card's confusing, right? When you attack him, prevent all the damage and deal an equal amount to the player's identity instead. So if you hit him with an ally.
Yeah.
Comes
So
back to
basically
it.
hit him with 1.
Oh, and we get an extra card for Brian. Here you go, Brian.
Yes,
you get the Shadow King.
Yay.
Congrats.
Okay, over to us, right? I'm taking my actions.
I'm going to play my Battle Frenzy. I'm going to trigger Lunging Strike, and I'll get rid of the Shadow King for you there, Brian. Oh, hold on. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Possessed and reveal it.
So
attach
I
it
lose
to an ally. So what your ally with the lowest thwart.
lowest thwart. Both of them are the same, so he can take Moon Knight.
Okay. How much health does Moon Knight have?
2.
Do you have a Blast of Wind, Eric?
No, I don't.
So if wait, can I get unleashed? I don't think I can.
Well, I mean, I can very simply. I have 4 attacks, so I could kill a Hydra soldier. But if somebody deals the 2 damage to him, then I can kill the Shadow King for you and get him out of there. But he can't take damage while there's a possessed ally in play.
Okay. I potentially have telekinetic attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I could do here. Actually, I could use a Phoenix Force counter to play Phoenix Firebird to ready myself, remove another counter, go unleashed, and then do a telekinetic blast for 9.
Got it.
Right? Because, okay, so that plays that plays that, and then the 3 of you can play that, and I can do 9 damage overkill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, here's the other way I can do this. I can play Jubilee with my team building, and then I'll just target what's his name there.
What do we have to hit to get rid of that?
We have to kill Moon Knight, who has 2 health left.
Oh, okay. Well, because
so
I
I'll
can do
just-
that as well once I flip up.
Okay. So
If you can clear your minions, I think it's going to be fine.
yeah, I was gonna let my minions punch me to draw cards.
Oh, got it.
I'm playing like the Thor strategy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, does he have photographic reflexes right now?
Yes.
But that doesn't affect me doing
It's
an overkill,
when he gets
right?
attacked. Correct. It's when he
Okay.
gets
Yeah.
attacked.
All right.
So I mean I can put Jubilee into play. I'll just do this. I'll target Moon Knight. Jubilee will kill Moon Knight.
Okay.
And then Wolverine will attack the Hydra soldier. And I'm a 4 attack. So I'll just kill that Hydra soldier in front of you.
Okay.
And then I'm holding a lunging strike. And when somebody wants me to kill something before the end of the turn, I'll kill it.
Yeah.
So I can go through Shadow King, I can go through my soldier, I can go through the Hydra regular, whatever we want.
Shadow King
right.
has how much health?
6.
6 in total. And what does your lunging strike do in total?
8 with overkill.
8 with overkill. So
Should I just kill him so
technically-
you can do something else?
Well, no, because what I could do is instead of doing that, I can hold Rise from the Ashes for next round and switch to a Psychic Blast instead. So that would be 4 damage to Task and 4 damage to the Shadow King, and then you could finish him off.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Or there's a ton of threat to remove. So the more of that you can remove, the better.
That's what I'm going for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Eric. I'll just
Okay.
hold my lunging strike and we can figure it out at the end.
Okay, because if you guys have some damage under control, I could do 7 threat removal total.
Solid. I got
yeah.
8.
Okay, cool. Because what I can do is I can flip up based on what I have going on here. I can bring out Professor X and play my cape, and then let's switch and get off of Blizzard.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Oh, right. That actually
Yes.
changes that, right? Because I only attack for 3. Jubilee would still attack for 2. So I can't kill the Hydra soldier. So I'll kill this Hydra regular and leave this soldier in front of you, Brian.
Then I would
Okay.
have to do my Psychic Blast wouldn't. Oh wait, no, Psychic Blast is an attack. It's not affected by guard. Never mind.
All right. Any preference?
Actually, that means I kill it. Nice.
Okay. Any preference on what we flip to weather-wise? If we do hurricane, that'll give us an extra 2.
Extra 2.
That's
what?
probably best. And then we
Yeah.
get retaliate, which is actually pretty good
Yeah.
because
okay.
we're going to overkill everything. So
Mhm,
we don't have to worry about
Perfect. Okay.
retaliate.
All right. So switching to hurricane, which will remove 2. And then
Yeah.
I'll use these 3 to bring out Professor X.
Oh, sorry. When you flip up, you take 2 damage.
That's fine. Okay. But yeah, thanks for the reminder because I may need that. Okay. So those 3 bring out Professor X. You know what? And before I even did that, tell you what, before I
wait
did
a
any of
second.
that, let's have Storm Thwart for 2. Then I switch to and then I use those 3. I play my cape. Then I switch to hurricane.
Got it.
So then,
And
because I'm using the special, I'll use my cape and I'll ready storm.
Pause for 1 second. Could I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Photographic reflexes just reverberates damage, right? Not specific to attacks.
When a player attacks Taskmaster.
Okay, so Psychic Blast isn't considered attack, so that won't trigger.
Correct.
Okay, that's all I wanted. Okay,
Here's a strange question. Professor X, he attacks for 0. Right? But because he still has the consequential damage star, isn't that still considered an attack? Could he attack for 0
Yes.
and get rid of it?
I think you have to deal damage.
yeah,
for
you have
those
to. I
kind
think
of
you have to deal at
effects.
least 1 damage.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just
But
have to remove 3.
he's able to attack. So, like, if you put your thunderstorm up, then he'd be able to attack for 1, and then it would work.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm using my jet and my crown, and I'm pitching this weather goddess to bring out Professor X. So why don't we confuse the villain?
Sounds
Nice.
good.
Unless you want to stun one of those minions that we're not getting. If there's a minion we're not getting rid of, we can stun it. Otherwise, let's
Nope.
confuse the
We're
villain.
Keeping these in front of me, and we're killing those ones.
Okay, awesome. So let's have Professor X thwart for 3. And then Storm can either attack for 2 and get rid of the regular in front of her.
He's gone.
Oh,
he's
he's already
gone.
gone. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, well then let's just have her thwart for 2.
Perfect.
Nice, solid.
Okay, and then we're on Hurricane. And that's my turn.
Hurricane
Nice.
does.
Retaliate 1.
Okay. Phoenix flips up.
No worries, Brombe. Yeah, it took me a little while to get there with all the pluses and minuses. You take 2. Do you need to heal?
Oh, I have 10 health.
Oh.
I white hot room twice, and I played endurance last round, right? So, I will thwart for 3.
Done.
I will use Phoenix Force to play Phoenix Firebird, which removes 2 counters and readies me. Phoenix Force Unleashed.
Yep.
I now have +2 attack. Shang-Chi is going to thwart for 2.
Yep. Down to 9.
White Tiger is going to thwart for 3 and go away.
Down to 6.
I will play a Psychic Blast, and now that I am unleashed, I will deal 4 to the boss and 4 to everything in front of me.
Nice.
Perfect.
I will play
Do you
my
question
sense of
actually,
gist.
Brian?
Yep.
Do you want to just have Shang-Chi kill the Shadow King?
Instead of thwart for 2?
Instead of thwarting for 2? And then I'll get rid of one of these just so I don't take that much damage.
Sure. Put 2
All
threat back on then.
Yep.
So Sense of Justice is going to, Power of Justice is going to play for Sense of Justice. I'll keep my Rise from the Ashes in hand, and I can attack for 3.
Oh, then you can kill the Hydra Hunter.
Well, I was going to say, if you want to just get the guard, which is worse, the Hydra Hunter or the guard?
They both attack for 2. So
I was gonna say,
probably
if you
the Hydra
want-
Hunter, because the soldier will take damage from he has range, so he doesn't take any retaliate. That's why I was going to get rid of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I punched for 3, so
Perfect. All right. And then I will call for an action, and I will lunging strike, and I'll just take out the guard.
Nice.
And deal 4 here.
okay.
And I take 3 damage. So I won't get to draw those cards, but I think this is probably a little smarter.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty of cards. Nice. Good teamwork.
Yeah, definitely. So we got the threat down to what, 8? That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. I assume we'll all add more threat there because we seem to have that under control. Still is only at 14.
Yeah, seems that way.
All right. And I get a card because I killed my guard. All right. I am first player. So he is
Yes.
attacking me. I'll just have Jubilee block. So he'll hit me for 2. +1 is 3. She's out. And then the Hydra regular will hit me for 2. And I will retaliate for 1 against him.
And then don't you draw a card?
And I draw a card. Thank you.
Yeah.
Got a few cards now.
Sweet.
All right. Storm, you're getting attacked. He's attacking you for 2.
Professor X is going to take it on his shiny bald plate.
He gets it for 3. No retaliate because he's knocked out.
Okay.
Phoenix, you are getting attacked.
Yeah, I might as well have Shang-Chi, I think, take it.
Yeah, I didn't think about saving Jubilee for you. I could have taken it, but
No, not at all. It's either I take it or Shang-Chi. So
Shang-Chi's out.
Well, if we want to leave Shang-Chi, I also have a flash freeze, which, basically would be -3 attack. So
we're good. You can use it as a
you were
resource,
fine.
and we'll
Yeah.
get there.
All right.
Well, we have
good.
blockers. We'll just use them. All right, and then we're getting cards, and I won't forget that I get an extra card. Or I'm trying not to forget.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a regenerative healing, so I don't think that I'll need to flip down. If I get, not really below 10, but to 6 or something, then I'd probably flip and heal. But
Mm-hmm.
for now, I'm good. All right, here we go with cards. First one is Shadow of the Past.
Yay.
This isn't really that bad. It's Omega Red, who has Retaliate. And this card is you have to get rid of this in order to defeat him. You can still deal damage.
Yeah.
These are a little rough, these death factors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rough part. They
So if you
slowly
hit
deal
Omega
damage.
Red, right, for what is he at 8?
Yep.
I forget. So if you hit him for 8 and then get rid of the side scheme, would he then just automatically, fizzle away?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like he got snapped or something.
All right, Assault. He's attacking me. I'll just take it.
You want me to
2
flash freeze?
plus.
Okay.
Nope. I take a damage. So 1, 2, 3, and I draw a card. All right, Hunted by Hydra. Ugh. All right, so Insight 1, and we all take a damage and discard a random card.
I hate that.
That card is frustrating. Lost my Professor X.
I had also Professor X in hand.
Oh, that's funny.
Hydra Soldier for Storm. Caught off guard for Phoenix. Is that bad?
I'll just
Skilled
lose
Investigator?
Skilled Investigator. Yeah.
And a Taskmaster's Training Camp comes in with 6. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. So that was good timing. Storm, it's all you. We've got Retaliate up.
Right. Yeah, I'm only going to be able to switch the weather once this turn.
Okay.
So I guess we just want to figure out either what we want to use or what we want to end the player phase on. Either or.
Well, I don't have thwarting this round other than potentially playing Professor.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all right. Well, I know we
that
want
means
to
I'm
get off the
attacking.
retaliate as we start dealing with these minions and
that-
other things. But probably not Thunderstorm, because again, I won't be able to switch it back to something else.
If you want to put up Thunderstorm, I assume you're both not going to flip down, but if you were both going to flip down, I mean, there's a decent amount of threat, but he is confused.
Mhm.
For the +1
no,
attack,
I'm not
I could
flipping.
play Ironheart or Jubilee, or I could play Ironheart and Jubilee, and then I could use blockers for you with the +1 attack.
Right. Because I can probably bring out, actually, I could probably do Forge and Angel.
Yeah, so I mean, we could have
on the
blockers
turn.
if you want the +1 attack. It'd be fine.
Right. Okay, and it will deal 2 damage offhand. All right, so then
Right.
let's do that. Okay, so I'll switch to, well, hold on. Let me, no, because it's got the retaliate. Does anyone have just 2 health?
I have. What do you mean just 2 health?
Is there a
Like
minion? A
An
minion
ally
with-
or
No,
minion?
1 here, 8 here, 4 here.
Okay, well, the one that just has 1 health remaining.
Yep.
So I'll use Storm, get rid of the one with 1 health remaining, doing a basic. Then I'm going to switch to Thunderstorm.
Okay.
Which will deal 2 damage to an enemy. I exhaust my cape. I ready Storm.
Okay.
Then let's here. If I use this and the X-Jet, that will bring out Forge, and then Forge lets me look for an X-Men support and add it to my hand. which I could use the X Mansion that I just used. Let me make certain I don't have another or better X-Men support. And it's deck and discard pile, right? Okay. No, I think that's no, or Utopia. So I can either bring out Utopia or I can bring out X Mansion, or at least add it to my hand. That is,
Yeah, it's your call there. Either's fine with me.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do the mansion, especially if one or more of us are going to be flipping down. Okay, so with Forge, I bring the mansion back out, shuffle up my deck. And then I can use the crown and maybe flash freeze to bring out the mansion.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess let's do that. Would use the crown and pitch flash freeze to bring out the mansion. Then let's have Forge, I guess attack, because my soldiers got guard. So he'll have, since everyone has +1, use Forge, he'll attack the soldier in front of me for 2.
Yep, perfect.
And
He's
then,
gone.
yeah. Oh, he only had 2 remaining?
Yeah, I put
you
the 2
did
damage
to him
from
earlier.
Oh, right. Oh, perfect.
Thunderstorm.
Okay. All right. Well,
Or whatever it's
then,
called.
okay, then I think from that, I will probably flip down and recover. And then I can use the X Mansion, and who do we want to heal?
Really between the 2 of you.
Okay.
Yeah, how
Brian,
much health do you
what's
have?
your,
I have 9.
I'm now at 11, so why don't you heal for 1?
I'm at okay, so it puts me to 10 of 12.
Cool. Okay, unless, yeah, we don't have any allies that need to be healed. Cool. Okay, we're good. That
Definitely.
completes.
Yeah.
Yep, and then that completes my turn.
Well, I don't have any thwarting this round. Actually, no, I have Professor X, so not true, technically. I can pitch my passion, downtime, and from the ashes for Professor X to ready myself. Attack, so I can attack for 6 and thwart for 3.
Nice.
Yeah, the thwart of 3, I guess, is going to be the key. We want to get rid of this training camp, right?
Yeah.
Unless we don't care about. Well, yeah, we don't want all those minions to come in with tough.
But I also attack for 6. Like it's
Is it 3 and 3?
Times. 3 and 3.
Is it 4 and 4?
Is Storm
Thunder?
buffing?
Yeah.
And then it's 4 and 4.
Okay. So Omega Red doesn't die until we get rid of this. That's the thing. Do we want to take an extra card and get rid of him? I don't think so, right? We don't, because we want to get rid of this ability on this card.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, is that it?
That's
Are you
it for
staying
me.
up?
Yes, I am. Yes.
All right. I will drop Ironheart with Berserker Barrage and make the call, draw a card. It's a power in all of us. Fortunately, not helpful here.
You could use that to pay for Ironheart.
I know. So then I have some weird options of I could make the call to get Jubilee, which maybe is my best play, and then just use my healing. Or I can use my healing and just get rid of make the call and put the rapid response out. I don't really need Jubilee for extra damage. She'd be a blocker. Do we need a blocker?
I already have Forge out as a blocker for someone.
I also have Professor X for myself.
All right. So I'll play rapid response and regenerative healing to heal 4, go to 15. I will thwart for 3 and clear the training camp.
Cool.
Solid.
And I'll have Ironheart pull 1 off the main scheme.
Cool.
So Omega Red will hit me for a turn, but it's fine because I'll draw a card.
Yeah, I'll remove that next round.
Okay.
No.
All right. Draw back up. I got Nick and a mansion and 2 command teams.
Nice.
Perfect. All right. We're adding 5 to the main scheme. I'm going to opt to take a damage here. Keep that at 19.
Sure. I'll take a damage too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can as well.
Nope, you don't have to worry about it because you are.
Oh, that's right.
down.
I'm
Alter
down.
ego.
Right.
Alter ego.
Don't forget, Brandt, during the villain phase, everyone gets +1 attack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to scheme against you. Everybody drew their cards?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm totally looking down and not up. My screen is up there and I'm
It's-
looking down here.
That's fine. We got this.
Sorry.
Good.
All right, he's going to not scheme. Then he's going to attack Phoenix for 2.
Professor
Ironheart
X.
Forge.
Oh,
Professor X. That makes
Do you
No,
want Ironheart so that you can rapid response?
no, not at all.
Okay, Professor
Because
X.
it's after you player from your hand, so no.
Yep.
Good. He's going to attack for 3 plus 0. He's out. Then he's going to attack me.
You want
boy.
Forge?
No, it's just funny. If I take the hit, I get to draw a card. So I think I'll take 1 hit and then we'll have blockers up, right?
Okay.
2 plus 1 is 3, and then Omega is going to hit me for 3. So I'm going to go to hold on, 8 and draw 2 cards. But if I get attacked again, perfect. Now I have Beast and Nick Fury, so that's ridiculous.
Nice.
All right. And then we get encounter cards.
+1. Yeah, you're good.
I did the +1. I did the +1.
I was just making sure you did it.
Yeah, no worries. Master Plan is a little bit tricky. We got a lot of threat to remove. Mimicry. So you have to discard the top 5 cards from your deck, Eric, and let us know if you discard a thwart card.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. My helicarrier, my garden, a deft focus. Yes, I have 2 thwart cards because I have 2 torrential rains. Bummer.
So he's gonna scheme.
That sucked. I could have used all of these cards. All right.
2 plus you are stunned and take a damage.
And I take a damage.
No forgiveness there.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so this is at 21. And then he's going to get his shield, so now he has another retaliate on him. And he's going to get his sword.
Dang.
And he's going to exhaust me. Ugh, that's a pain. And I'm going to get a death factor. Oh, so I have to make a basic recovery. Otherwise, I take a damage every turn.
Dang. What did we do to piss off Taskmaster?
All right, Phoenix, it's your turn. I can thwart with Beast and Nick.
Okay. Question. Can I have that X-Jet?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use energy to put down my Phoenix suit. I'll use Sense of Justice to do a yawn roll for 3. Thwart. I'm assuming we got to go from the main here.
Yep.
Oh,
I
again,
have
don't forget we're still
a
on
total-
Thunderstorm, so everyone has +1 attack.
+1
Attack.
attack. Okay.
Yes,
perfect.
+1 attack.
Yeah, I probably won't be attacking because he's got retaliate right now until we remove that stuff, right?
Right.
Yep. You can exhaust and you can spend a mental and a punch to remove it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I need the mental and the punch that I have here with the X-Jet, because I could do telepathic trickery if I use the X-Jet to remove 4 and stun confuse the boss.
There you go.
So
Well, sorry, it's whether he can give you that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well, no.
think he is.
Yeah, I said you can use the X-Jet.
Okay,
perfect.
so then I have a total of 7 threat removal. Do we just want to go straight main for that, right?
I don't know that it's that desperate. But we're not
Because
going to get rid of 9 threat.
The thing is, I think I was flipping down for the round.
Yeah, it's fine. I could take another punch from Omega Red, so that's not a big deal. So we can just leave
Okay.
it. That's fine. So 7 from the main.
Yeah, 7 from the main, stunned, confused, Taskmaster.
That works pretty well.
Yeah. I'll just remove an extra threat with myself. It's only 1
Okay.
because I am unleashed. I will flip down. I will use the white hot room and heal for 2. And I am done.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna flip down next turn because I'm gonna have to get rid of Death Factor, but I will stay up another turn.
I figured you weren't flipping down because you're exhausted already, right?
Yeah. I'll lose my Berserker Fury, but I'm gonna go through my deck, so it makes sense next turn to flip down.
I can
right.
ready you, but not until my turn. Because I'm going to bring out a Utopia and then bring out Angel. And then you can ready an X-Men character.
Yeah, it'll be too late, so you'll want to
Yeah.
ready yourself because
Yeah,
I won't be
yeah,
able
yeah.
to attack or anything.
Yeah.
But no,
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, I'm going to use energy and team building exercise and Berserker Barrage to play Beast. And then I'm just going to go get that energy back. And then I'm going to use energy, command team, and slice and dice to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. There's a Maria Hill.
Now you got a purpose for the rapid response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I was going to nick rapid response.
That's what I'm saying.
So is it okay if I pitch Maria Hill and put down my mansion?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you guys already went. All right. So Eric, you can have a card draw.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yep. I will have Ironheart pop Taskmaster, ignore the damage, retaliate, and I take 1. But that photographic reflex is gone.
Oh, good.
Solid.
I will have Beast and Nick. I guess I'll just thwart the main because we'll get that next one down next turn, right?
Yeah.
That is it for me. And then I will block with Nick, rapid response.
And draw
Put him
3,
back
which is pretty
in,
sick.
draw 3, and he probably won't be able to block again, but that's fine. So I am done. There was something I was thinking. Oh, I have to take a damage from this. Done.
And Taskmaster is currently stunned and confused.
Yeah.
Okay. What is his basic scheme amount?
2.
He's at 2? Okay, gotcha. Because I have a Mirage in my hand. That's what I drew from your mansion. So I was curious.
So the key to make Mirage more effective, actually, we saw Dean do it, is to play her with effective leadership.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how you trigger her ability more often.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Okay, you're good?
Yep.
All right. Before I flip up, let me use my mansion and I can heal someone for 1. I'm at 10. What's everyone else at?
I'm at 11 of 12.
You could heal Beast.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Heal Beast for 1, please. With the mansion. Then I will flip up. Let me exhaust to get rid of my stunned. Then I can switch us off of Thunderstorm to something else, which will let me ready. Or you said, or Utopia, I'm going to use that to ready myself anyway. So I'll use these to play Utopia. Then I'm going to pitch a Genius to get Angel out.
Sorry, when you flipped up, you take 2 damage.
Fair enough. Yep, thank you for the reminder. Okay, so played Angel, used Utopia, that readies me. Okay, so before we get off of Thunderstorm, because I can switch the weather twice now.
Okay.
If we want. So currently everyone's still at a +1. I'm trying to look at the board. What do we need for thwarting or attacking?
I mean, at some point we need to do this 9 threat removal. I'm assuming if we bring this thing all the way down, then Brian will just have enough to pop that and maybe draw a skilled investigator or something. So
Yeah.
he is attacking now. I don't know when he's going to go back to restrained.
Right.
The thing is I built this deck
Maybe
to
never?
stay restrained. Yeah, maybe never.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing is I have justice events that deal with it.
So your best bet then is if you actually can exhaust yourself and get rid of his retaliate here. It's a mental and a punch. That would be good.
A mental and a punch. Okay.
And you have to exhaust yourself, but if you could then ready yourself with your cape. And then I'd say either thwart the main scheme or this, either is fine.
Right. I have a mental, but not a punch.
I mean, if you had a thunderstorm
Although-
and you want to just smack him for damage, that's fine too.
Well, no, if I switch to hurricane or clear skies, then I would have a punch with my crown.
Ah,
And again, I can switch the weather to weather with weather.
I think
Goddess.
that
can
makes
switch
perfect
again.
sense.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that makes the most sense unless you have cards you want to build.
Yeah, no. Okay, so let me switch to hurricane now. Because of my cape. So let me do something first because then that will let me ready up again. So I can either attack for 3 or I can thwart for 2.
Just do a 2 thwart.
Okay.
I
all
think
right,
two
so,
thwart makes the
all
most
right,
sense.
so two thwart, switching to hurricane, that's going to remove 2 threat. Use my cape. I ready myself. And then you said I have to exhaust and do a mental and a
Punch.
punch.
Is it might? I always say the wrong thing. I always say punch.
Physical. It's just physical.
Physical. Oh, that's so much easier.
Physical. Okay, so I exhaust myself. I'm going to pitch this, use my crown for the punch, and get rid of.
He still
whatever
says it.
Yeah, well, it's physical, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I played
then-
thousands of
then-
games, so everybody should follow my lead, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then I'm always
exactly.
thinking. Every time I hear physical, I just think of that Olivia Newton-John song, and then I'm going to start singing. And trust me, you guys don't want that.
Let's get physical.
Brandt, don't do it. Okay. Angel.
It's
could
already there.
punch- Yeah.
You've already done it.
What? Okay. I can switch the weather again because right now we're on everything retaliates for 1. I don't know if we want to leave us on hurricane because then obviously I don't want.
Yeah, I mean,
Angel-
-1 attack is fine with me. Omega Red then hits me for 1 instead of 2. Like,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it
Nick
doesn't.
Fury's blocking for Storm, obviously.
Or
'cause
you
he's
can leave
stunned against
Hurricane and they
Wolverine.
all take retaliate damage is fine too.
It's,
So it's really your call more than
right. Okay. Well, I guess it's 6 or half or a dozen. Because Angel hasn't done anything yet. He could thwart for 1. Because again, he could attack for 2, but then we have an active retaliate right now.
I did
are
miss
you
this
able-
trigger on Omega Red. I probably shouldn't have had Ironheart.
Right. I'm sorry, Brian. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, are you able to switch to them being able to attack again, and then just go for Taskmaster instead of
Well-
thwarting?
Well, I can only switch the weather once. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's actually helpful if you. Oh, he's elite. Darn it.
Right. Yeah, because the blizzard is only for the non-elites, right?
Yeah.
Or I just don't use Angel this turn, which is fine as well.
But yeah, that's fine. Sure.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
you just want to remove 2 threats, like you said, and pull it off the side scheme or something. Get it down
Yeah.
to 6 or it down to 7.
Okay.
I think Angel only thwarts for 1.
Yeah,
right?
he only thwarts for 1.
Oh, I
but
thought
yeah,
you said he.
so-
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
so let's just do that. Have Angel thwart
Alright.
for 1.
We'll pull it off of
Um,
here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll use Weather Goddess and let's just switch to Blizzard. So yeah, no one else is none of our heroes or allies are attacking, then we'll switch to
Yeah.
Blizzard, and then everyone has
Yeah, it
-1
sounds good.
attack.
I will be drawing an extra encounter card because I am decking out.
All right.
As well am I. Sorry, I was off by 1 turn.
Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot to heal up while I was down. That's okay. I got a couple blockers out too.
You might get your garden. All right, we are adding 5 threat to the main scheme. I think we're good to just add 2 to that, right?
Sure.
Because he's not going to scheme. Then he is scheming
I'm
against.
confused.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
then he's
confused and
scheming
stunned.
there, stunned against me. Then Omega Red attacks. He actually only attacks for 1. This isn't going to
Nick
work,
Fury.
huh?
Won't Nick Fury block for Storm?
Yeah, there you go. So Omega Red will attack me for 1. I take a damage. Everybody take all my characters take a damage. That's the only other part I missed last time. And then Nick will block for Storm. Good call. Thanks, Brian.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
2 + 0. So he's out. I'll rapid response him back in
Nice.
and
Draw 3.
3 cards.
Sweet.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So now I have 10 cards.
Solid.
That's crazy.
I'll probably need my mansion, just so you guys know.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
All right, and then we get extra cards here, and Brian gets a 3rd. All right, possessed. So that's going to take control of the least threat. So Nick Fury, does he lose his text box?
Or do you want to do Forge or Angel?
Oh, it's got to be one of them, right? Attached to the ally with the lowest without, yeah. So it's got to be one of the 2 of them.
Well, Forge only has 1 health left,
Yeah, we'll just
There
do
you
that.
go.
All right.
so he's possessed.
It's interesting that they don't lose their text box. So if you did attach it to Nick Fury, he would leave play, right? And maybe there's something about controlled.
Oh, yeah.
Hydra regular. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Ruler of the astral plane. So if we get rid of that, we get rid of a possessed. We could get Forge back. Hey, captured by Hydra. There's our last one. And an advance. So he's going to scheme for 2. + 1 is 3. That's going to go to 13. That's not a big deal. And a Hydra Hunter in front of Storm.
Hydra Hunter. Got it.
This passes here and Nick Fury's out. I am first, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I heal 2 to go to 9. Okay. So we got threat to remove.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Let me
do that. So I wish I had an ally. I might have to just do it. So I will play team building exercise and effective leadership to put Pixie into play.
Oh, keep in mind, I've got
The Utopia.
Yep, the Utopia.
All right. So let me thwart for 3 off of this. And then I'll use your Utopia to ready myself.
Okay.
Pixie thwarts for 2. Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as a reminder, Blizzard is still in play if you need me to call for an action and switch to something else if we're gonna start doing any attacking.
Okay. Currently,
Yeah,
I'm
really only attack right now with Jean Grey specifically. I have a Soul Sisters, a Phoenix Firebird, which I could add a counter, remove a counter, telekinetic attack. So
I'm going to use lunging strike and Power of Leadership to play Track by Scent. I'm going to clear Carbonadium Synthesizer, which immediately defeats Omega Red.
Cool.
And draws me 2 cards.
Nice.
All right. Then I will Berserker Barrage, and I'll deal 4 damage to this Hydra Hunter. Then I'll take 2 damage, and I'll deal 4 damage to this Hydra Regular. And then I'll take 2 damage, and I'll deal 4 damage to Taskmaster.
We should have switched off Blizzard then before you were doing any of that.
Because Blizzard, it's -1 attack, right? Not
Yes.
retaliate. So I didn't attack anybody.
Oh, right. It was just dealing damage.
Yep.
Okay, perfect then.
I'll need you to move off of Blizzard for me, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I make the call, can I play Power in All of Us for Nick Fury? What is the rule there?
Absolutely.
All right, so I will make the call, use Power in All of Us, and play Nick Fury.
Solid.
Draw 3 cards. And then
I only have a yaw and roll for this round in terms of threat.
I'll put a command team down. I got you. I will then Nick Fury and Beast threat here. I will then ready Nick Fury, and I'll remove 2 more threat here, and that releases Possessed from Forge.
Oh, okay, great.
Then I'm going to save my regenerative healing.
Does that go back to your hand, or does that just go back in front of you?
What is it?
The forged after Possessed is gone.
Let me read Possessed, what it says.
This says discard 1 copy of Possessed from play. So I would assume
it just becomes his again, right? Doesn't go back to his hand.
Correct.
There you go.
It doesn't say on here what to do, but that's
because I thought Eric picked up Forged. So
well, Forge was in play.
Yeah.
So right, so he just remains in play, and he's
okay. Yeah,
possessed.
I thought I saw you pick him up. That's why I was asking.
Oh no, yeah.
I will flip down and heal. I have a card draw for somebody who needs it.
Okay, and don't forget, I also have X Mansion if you just flip down as well.
Heal him for 1.
I wouldn't worry about me because I can heal for 7 next turn.
Okay.
But we can heal Beast and keep him in play.
Yeah, we can heal Beast. Yeah, might as well do that.
Looks good. I'm done.
Cool. All right.
Berserker Frenzy's gone.
All right, so we need to get off of Blizzard. I know that. Just trying
Hello,
to think
chat.
what's most effective.
I haven't heard from anybody, which is fine. They were playing.
I think they're just watching, quietly watching.
Yeah. Brian, what's your plan when it comes to you? I'm just trying to figure out which weather to switch to.
Totally. So I will flip up. I will do a yaw and roll for 3 threats.
Yeah.
I used White Hot Room to put a Phoenix counter over here, which means I will be able to remove it to ready myself. So I will be attacking for 3, 6 plus a telekinetic attack for 9.
Yeah, the thunderstorm makes sense.
Yeah.
I have Nick and Pixie to block for both of you, so.
Okay, cool. Well, let me.
I also have retaliate 1 because of my Phoenix suit. I forgot to mention.
The only other thing that would make sense, Eric,
sorry,
is if you want to get this last ally right here. There's a captured by Hydra, and if going to Hurricane
5 on it,
5 threat, you can get that ally.
I'll still be able to get rid of that. Okay.
So let me on the main.
11, 12, 13 out of 36.
Okay. All right, we're okay. Yeah, so let's work on the captured. And what do we need to get rid of his sword?
Mental and a physical. Oh, I said it right.
Yeah, a mental
and
increase.
exhaust
Aha.
yourself.
And exhaust ourselves. All right. For what I want to do, I don't think it's going to be this turn then. Okay. All right. Let me thwart for 2 off of that side scheme.
You got it.
Then I'm going to switch to thunderstorm, which deals 2 damage to an enemy.
Down to
And
34.
Yep. Using my cape, I ready myself. Then let's use a power of leadership and the X-Jet to bring out Uncanny X-Men. So
nice.
all of my allies have +1 hit, and it costs 1 fewer resource to play said allies. Okay.
Sweet.
Then lastly, I'm going to, I still have that Hydra Hunter to deal with, which I will
Nope,
be
I
able
got
to.
rid of it.
No,
I killed
no,
it.
it's gone.
Oh, you did? Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, nice. All right. Well, let me use this and this to do a torrential rain, which will remove 3 threat. And that should get rid of that
Yep.
side scheme.
Captured is gone.
Yep.
Yep.
So who
And you get the last
is
one.
that? Electra? I'm trying to think.
Electra is the one. Yep. So she can
Okay.
deal 3 damage.
So she comes into my hand. And I don't have a physical resource, so I'm gonna maybe just keep her in my hand. That way she can have that extra punch when she comes out. However, myself and none of my allies have done anything yet, and we all have +1 attack.
Nice.
So unless you need us to do some more threat removal,
No.
I
all
could
damage
attack
now.
for, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect.
Nice.
26. We'll try to get them really low, and then we'll flip them and kill them in 1 turn.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then thinking that was everything. Yeah, and left us on Thunderstorm. That completes my turn.
Sweet. So I am going to be +1 attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Flip to Phoenix.
You take 1 damage.
Down to 10. I will use Sense of Justice to do Yaw and Roll for 3 threat.
Got it.
Phoenix is going to punch for 4. I'm going
Yep.
to do a Phoenix Firebird to remove the 1 counter I put on Phoenix Force to ready myself and punch for 4.
Down to 18.
And then I'm going to Telekinetic Blast for 9. A telekinetic attack for 9.
Down to 9. Good.
Yep.
Can we deal 20 damage each next turn? If you draw a thunderstorm.
Yeah, if we stay on Thunderstorm, then I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have at least 14.
Okay. Well, we'll flip them and see how far we get.
Yeah, let's see. I might be decking out. Oh, and I also have Gentle now in my hand, and I just decked out.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have much damage. I have some, not much.
All right. Well, we'll flip them. We'll get an extra encounter card, and then we'll clean up. And
yeah,
maybe it'll be 2 turns. Maybe it'll be 3.
I have more threat than damage next round.
All right. We're adding 4 threat to there. Are you both in hero form?
I am.
Yes.
So we'll just put 2 more threat on the main scheme. It goes to 16. That shouldn't be an issue, right?
Right.
16 out of 36.
Well, you
We're
say
good.
that now, but yes, it shouldn't be an issue.
Do you guys want to take damage instead?
I
Oh,
have
What your health is
8,
at?
No,
so
no.
I was gonna
Threat's way
take-
better.
I was gonna take the punch. That way I can leave my allies in
Leave-
play.
Yeah, I have. Don't worry, I'll have White Tiger next round for 6.
Oh,
So-
don't forget with Thunderstorm in play, that's gonna give Taskmaster a +1.
Yeah, I got Pixie and Nick Fury to block for you.
Oh, okay. Well then, thank you. All right. Then I guess we should be good.
All right. So he schemes against me for 4. So this is going to go to whatever I just said plus 4, maybe 20.
I mean, especially if I got command team, I would have 9 threat with just White Tiger next round.
There you go. Then Storm is getting attacked, and I'll block with Nick Fury. So it's going to be 4 plus 1 is 5. No problem. And then Phoenix is getting attacked, and I'll let it go through. Joking. I'll block with Pixie. 3 plus 1 is 4. Done. And then we get cards. And I actually get my own extra card this time.
What time?
Burning Hunger, is that really bad?
It has, I'm Phoenix Force, so what's her name is in?
So she comes out, and this comes out, right?
Yep.
You have Unleash, search the set aside for Dark Phoenix.
And then when Dark Phoenix comes into play, she has toughness, steady.
So Consume the
searching
World
counter
is now
deck
in
disc of
play.
present. Yep.
Burning
All right.
Hunger's out of the game.
Hydra Patrol. Burning Hunger is out of the game. Thank you. So we get a Hydra Patrol. That's going to slow us down. Past Demons. Man. I really need to heal, I think. I guess my options are to exhaust, or I can heal for 7. So I think I'll stun and confuse myself. You could put us to Sunshine is an option, right?
Sunshine.
All right. And then Storm gets Claustrophobia, so you have to flip down.
Right.
And you get Shadow King. So is Forge possessed again?
I think so.
So yeah, I would rather possess Forge than Angel.
Okay. It's all you. Claustrophobia, you have to exhaust to get rid of it.
Right. That's okay. I'll be able to ready up. But and I forget how that was worded. Do I do that now or during my turn?
It's your turn, and it's an alter ego action.
Right.
Exhaust Aurora
Yep.
and
Okay.
remove Claustrophobia from the game.
All right, cool. Okay, so I just exhausted myself, get rid of Claustrophobia. All right, how much damage do we need to do to kill this guy?
So we need to do 9 plus 51 is 60. We also have the option of doing like no damage to him, clearing all this stuff up, and then just sweeping him next turn.
Okay, all right, so then I guess we should do that.
Because we could kill Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, so technically if I got command team, I could pitch telepathic trickery for White Tiger, which means she could be essentially thwarting for 9 this round. 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah, that works.
And then I have a psychic blast for 4 damage to villain and then 4 damage to everything in front of me. So if somehow that tough could get removed, I could punch her for 3 and attack her for 4.
Yeah, I can't remove your tough because I'm in alter ego. So
I meant like Eric.
Yeah. No, I can remove your tough with I can have Angel do an attack, and get rid of the tough. And that won't kill him because he's got +1 health with the Uncanny X-Men. So let's do that while we're talking about it. So Angel attacks Dark Phoenix, getting rid of her tough.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to flip up. Currently, we're on Thunderstorm.
Did you exhaust? You got rid of Claustrophobia, I assume?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
If I switch the weather, that will let me ready. Otherwise, I would just stay exhausted.
Yeah, if we're not going to stun and confuse, you could put up Clear Skies and get rid of my stun and confuse and draw a card.
Oh, right.
Um,
No, that's a good point.
Do we need the
If-
bonus for you for Phoenix?
do you do you want me to change this up? I mean, I could. So I could still do the white tiger thing if I got the X jet for it, and then I could use telepathic trickery instead of going for damage. I could use telepathic trickery for another 4 threat, stun and confuse.
Got it. So then we wouldn't want to do that, but which is fine. I can do regenerative healing and get rid of my stunning confuse.
Right. Well, also while you're down, no, I can switch to clear skies, and then you'll be stalwart, getting rid of your stun and confused. Lets me draw a card.
But then
Let me
he
just-
can't stun and confuse Taskmaster unless you have something to change the weather again.
Right. Only if I draw. You know what I mean. I forget what the card
What?
is.
Sorry.
That lets her switch.
What
the
are you
weather
guys
again.
thinking? Do you think we should clear up the board, not deal the 9 damage to him, and then go in for the kill next turn? Or do you want to just leave this stuff out, try to deal with it and kill him?
I don't. The thing is I don't have much damage. So to me, what I'm looking at is more cleanup than anything else. Because,
Right.
like I
I
said,
have no damage, so do we have the ability to kill Dark Phoenix?
I
Well,
don't think we do. Like
Well, no, hold on. What remind me of how much health she has?
12.
12. Okay, because I could do right now
You
while
have
we're on
Thunderstorm?
Thunderstorm, I've got 4 plus another 4 with Electra. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11, also with Electra. And then I'm going to be able to ready with Utopia. So yeah, you said she only has 12?
yeah.
Yeah, I can get rid of Dark Phoenix.
Okay.
Is there any way that I could take the X jet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is your turn, by the way, Eric. So yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I guess
Just leave it
we're
with a
figuring
full
it
tank
out.
of
Yeah.
gas. Okay. Okay, so while we're talking ourselves through all of that, let me just think, because I was down before I flipped up. So let me. Okay. Let me use my crown to do a first aid. And I'm at 8, so let me do that on myself, if you guys don't mind. Okay. All right. Then I'm flipping up. I'm just going to exhaust the X-Jet now as a reminder for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're still on Thunderstorm, using an energy to bring out Gentle because he's -1 thanks to Uncanny X-Men. And then bringing him out, I get to exhaust Utopia, ready myself. Okay. So to Dark Phoenix, Gentle hits for 4.
Nice.
And because she's not a villain, he doesn't take an extra consequential.
Perfect.
Then we can have Storm attack for 3.
Yep.
Okay.
7.
Then I'm going to bring out Electra. I'm going to pitch this to, which was a physical. So that deals 3 damage to an enemy.
Perfect. She's at 10.
And then Electra is going to punch for 4.
Nice.
Or
Yeah. So I'm trying to think
yeah,
because that I can
that's
kill her with
silver.
Beast.
Yeah. Okay. So then
Is there a way to punch for 1 and take
nah.
Forge out, and then you could put the 4 on Shadow King?
Only if I switch the weather, then I can ready myself, and then Storm can punch to get rid of what were you saying? Forged, who's possessed?
Forge,
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
possessed.
So if we want to switch the weather, that will let me ready.
What would you switch
I think
to?
that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't want to do Hurricane because that's retaliate 1.
Yeah.
Blizzard gives us minus an attack. And we don't want
Yeah,
to go
so
to Clear Skies because that is stalwart for everybody.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's unfortunate.
The
Yeah.
retaliate isn't too bad, right?
Yeah, I don't think the retaliate's that bad. It's just retaliate 1. He doesn't
It
have
would be
that
Electra
extra
would take 2 damage from the Shadow King, but everybody else is going to get punched out.
Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
that's fine. All right. Okay. So then I'll switch to Hurricane. That lets me ready
And remove 2 threat.
and remove 2 threat. And then I'm using Storm to get
Right.
rid of Forge, right?
Forge,
And
right.
who's possessed?
The 2
Yeah,
threat, is it a thwart action?
No, it's a special. It just says remove 2 threat from a scheme.
And because Crisis is there, we can't remove 2 threat from the main with that ability?
Correct.
Okay, so bring it off of Consume the World because I have an even 3, 3, and 3.
Got it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we are going to get all these minions when we clear that, too.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
It is what it is. We got a
Yeah.
deal.
We'll get
Yeah.
through it.
Okay. I think so. Did Electra take 1 or 2 damage?
Yeah, she
Sh-
punches
sh-
him, right?
For 4
Shadow
and takes
King,
2.
and she takes 2, yeah, from
Okay.
retaliate.
Fine. Fair enough. Okay. But yeah, she did that before we flipped to Hurricane. So it wasn't like a double
No,
retaliate.
no, she can't do that. Oh, because it's +1.
Well, no, she attacked Shadow King while we're still in
So
Thunderstorm.
he can't take damage while Forge is in play.
That's right.
Oh, good point.
So it ends
So
up
she'll
being
just
3.
punch Shadow King for 3, which is fine.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. But she still took 2 damage because he's
Yes.
got
Yeah,
retaliate once.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So she's still in play. Oh, this is interesting. So then now with her in play, that impacts my Uncanny X-Men card.
So next. Oh, right. So does Angel go away?
So then Angel would go away. He doesn't have the +1 hit point. Yep.
Okay.
That's okay. All right. So Angel flies away.
Sounds good.
Yep. Okay.
Sounds bad. Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, Bry Guy.
Okay, so the X-Jet was exhausted for White Tiger. She comes in, removes 3 threat.
Cool.
Done.
Yep. Just return it with a
She-
full tank of gas.
Yeah. She thwarts for 3.
Hydra Patrol. There's nothing in here. Regular, hunter. Regular.
Can I get the command team then?
Yep.
So command team is going to ready White Tiger. She'll thwart for another 3. And I forgot that I was going to have all those people in front of me. But that's not that bad. All right, I'll pay these 2 to get team building exercise down. And then I'll use the team building exercise with Sense of Justice to do telepathic trickery. Remove 4 threat off the main, stun, confuse Taskmaster.
Okay.
And I punch for 3 on one of these minions. Let's just go with him. Yep.
I'll switch and then do that. Yeah.
Yep. I don't think I need to flip down.
Okay. You
Everyone
might as
is-
well because we're gonna be up and he's got to confuse.
All right. I'll
Unless you're worried
flip
about taking
down.
damage from flipping up.
I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay.
So I will use White Hot Room to heal me for 2, and I'll just use Cerebro. See what's in hand. I don't know why would I use Cerebro, but whatever. All good.
All right. I will
I could
exhaust.
take Actually, yeah, I can use for professor. Makes sense.
Heal 7, flip up, take 2, go back to 10. Then I will use my I got better to do my regenerative healing to get rid of my stun and confuse. Although, should I not even do that if next turn he could just go to clear skies?
It's however you guys want to play it.
Sorry.
What
Am I
works
just
best
getting
for
confusing
timing.
now? Yeah.
Storm makes the game confusing.
Mhm.
It is confusing. There's like so many options, right? All right. Then I can make the call. I can make the call for Nick, which is what I want to do. And effective leadership gives him +1. I'll draw 3. And then I get a white tiger. Or another command team. All right. So Nick will punch out Shadow King.
Cool.
Beast will punch out Dark Phoenix.
Yep.
Don't forget, everything will be having boosts because of Consume the World, eh?
Yeah. So then I think I put in my other command team, right?
Makes sense. You also got the rapid for Nick again. Nice. Good combos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll ready Nick. Should I remove 3 threat or punch one of these guys out?
Just I think punch another minion out.
Okay. So I'll punch this minion out.
Cool. Oh, by the way, I reread the text on Uncanny X-Men. It's separate sentences. So that actually means Angel is still in play.
There you go. Bring it back.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So yeah, each of your X-Men allies gets +1 hit point, period. If each of your characters has the X-Men trait,
nice.
then each of your X-Men allies cost 1 fewer to play. So
You guys have an
as
opinion about whether I should stay stunned and confused? Should we have him go to clear skies next turn? Then I could have 14 health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst
no,
case,
that-
I have to exhaust to get rid of my stun to play an event, right? Nah, maybe I'm
No,
being silly. I'm gonna have all these blockers. 10 health is not small. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
And I'll hold White Tiger for next turn.
I got a pretty sick turn next round.
Okay.
I can
Sick as in
play
good?
Moon Knight. Sick as in good. Like I can play Moon Knight, draw 2, Phoenix Firebird, telekinetic attack.
Yeah, I have a sick turn too because I have White Tiger, Track by Scent, Jubilee, and Professor X.
Yeah, and if you have Professor X, then that means I'm just tossing mine.
Yeah, he can ready me if I Jubilee so that I can attack,
Yeah.
for 6 twice.
That works. Yeah, that works. Because
All
I'll
right.
use Cerebro, go get Cyclops, and then just use him to play Moon Knight and draw 2.
So it looks like our plan was pretty good here.
Mhm.
So we will add 4 threat. This goes to 17. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm just going to add threat to the main scheme. I don't think it's a big deal.
Okay.
That's going to go to 19 out of 36, but he's then can be confused. Which of you was first? Storm, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Storm was
Yeah.
first.
Yep. So, I'll
So
get the
he is going to be stunned against Storm, confused against Jean Grey, and then he's attacking me, and Nick will block.
Cool.
Nice.
Shuffle all the Shadow King cards back in. That's
Yeah,
brutal.
Shuffle it.
They're not really that bad, but they're all going to be what's left in the deck now.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
All right. And then he attacked Nick, and then I'll rapid response Nick back into play. Draw 3 cards.
I'm assuming that's not your discard where you put rapid response.
Good call. And then this Hydra regular will attack me for 2. Take a retaliate. The boost. He didn't scheme against anybody, and we get cards. Which ironically, we don't go through the deck. Shadow King comes back out though.
Ay, okay.
So who is possessed now?
Right.
Is it
I think
Angel now?
lowest. I think it's
No.
Electra, lowest threat.
Oh, it's the one with the lowest.
Actually, hang on. Oh, there is a possessed here.
Yeah, because I want to get rid of Electra.
Okay.
Get her off the table. So are
Electra's
we making
possessed.
so Electra's
Yeah.
possessed?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Yeah. She only has 1 health.
But there's going to be another possessed, so
Right.
unfortunately, everything's coming out. It's going to be the whole Shadow set. Oh, under
Would
fire,
you-
because why not?
Right.
Oh no, Hydra Patrol again.
Ugh. Okay.
Ah,
Omega Red,
Ay.
another possessed. So now is
Okay.
that going to be Angel?
I guess Angel. Yeah, because we can use Gentle on our the
Minions.
minions. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is that. Pass to Brian. So we do have the option of ignoring everything and going face.
do we?
Yep, it's 60 damage.
How much does it take to flip them right now?
9.
So 9 plus whatever. So is it the total is 60?
Yes. He's
Okay.
51 on the other side. I definitely have 20 damage.
Oof, here
Do
we
you
go.
have a
Okay.
thunderstorm there, Eric?
I can switch to Thunderstorm. So we all have
No,
plus
you know
1.
the card that deals 8 damage?
Draw
That.
2.
No, it's not in my hand. No. Brian, if it's helpful, I do have Soul Sisters in my hand.
All right.
So
That could be helpful because I mean, it just means I attack again.
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
You said he's got 9 in total.
Yep. We do have retaliate up, so we'll probably need to remove that.
Yeah.
So
I can-
thunderstorm probably makes sense. I would say
Yeah.
just switch to thunderstorm.
All right,
Yeah.
So let's just do that now. That deals 2 damage to an enemy.
So he's at 7, Brian, if that changes your math.
So if I do 9 damage to him, do I still take the retaliate?
No.
Okay. So back that up for a quick sec.
Oh, yes, you would, because when he changes to the
but
other
it's-
form, he still has retaliate.
But it's just 1 retaliate, and that's not bad.
That's true. So you'd rather deal the 9
right.
first?
Yeah. So let me
Okay.
flip up, take damage
Sorry.
to start. Reveal an encounter card for me, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 1.
Okay, puts me down to 11. I can use my team building exercise. Let's go with the X Mansion and Professor X to do telekinetic attack for 9.
All right, so that'll flip him. We all get an encounter card,
That's retaliate 1.
and you take retaliate 1, and then he's at 51 health, and now you can change the weather, Eric.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And he goes to 49.
And now, do we have extra attack?
Yes.
Yeah,
now
or
everyone
plus
has
1
plus
attack.
1 attack.
Okay, so I'll attack for 4 to start.
All right, 45.
I'll use the mansion for Phoenix Firebird, remove a counter, ready myself, attack for 4.
41.
Call for an action.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm calling for Eric to do Soul Sisters. He said he has.
Okay. You want to use that now? Okay. No, that's.
I mean, I
Well,
technically attack for more damage than you, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. So yes. Okay. I'll use my crown. Call for an action. Soul Sisters. We both heal for 2, and you ready?
I haven't been healing off of Soul Sisters this whole game, by the way.
Oh.
Gotcha. So you should have 4.
Yeah. So I'll attack for another 4.
Yep. So he's down to 37.
Moon Knight can attack for 2.
+1 is 3.
+1 is 3, correct.
34. So you've done a lot. You've done almost 30 damage.
And White Tiger will attack for 2, so that because that's what we're looking for anyways.
Yep. 32.
White Tiger's gone. The only thing that I have left is Power of Justice to do a 4 justice, remove 4 threat.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Sounds good.
It's still pretty good. And I have 2 allies that are possessed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If we get rid of Shadow King, does that get rid of their possessed?
You need
gets
to
rid
get
of
rid of
one
possessed
possessed.
first. But you need to get rid of possessed first, I thought, to get rid of Shadow King.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
If you get rid of this, you get rid of a possessed.
Yeah.
Okay. How much
So-
is
He
that
can't
total?
take damage while there's a possessed in play.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think we just got to count those as losses. Do you have
Yeah.
other damage?
No, I can definitely do other damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
All
doing
right.
all the math here. Okay.
So Brandt, it's up to you.
But what I can do is remove your 4 threat here. And then what I could do is play my track by scent.
Solid.
So I'll do that. Clear this. You can get rid of one of the possessed and get one of your allies back.
Get Electra back. She punches for 4.
True. Yes. Okay. So Electra is back. Angel is still possessed.
Oh, and I have command teams for Electra. Or what did yours punch for, Brian? Did you have anybody that still has health left?
Yeah, I had Moon Knight. He could punch for another 3.
Yeah, go for it.
Solid.
So 29. All right. So I'm gonna then play.
So I'm just the damage king, obviously.
Clearly.
I am going to. Gosh, how do I want to do this? I will play a lunging strike, take 3 damage, deal 8. He's down to 21. Then I'm going to use team building exercise and my cabin to play Jubilee, and we both get +2 damage against Taskmaster. So I will punch him for 3. +1 is 4. He's down to 17. Then I will ready her, punch again for 4. She's out. Then I'll play Make the Call with Clarity of Purpose and Berserker Barrage. I'll bring her back in. I assume she doesn't give herself +4 now because she's a new version of Jubilee.
I would think maybe it buffs you a second
But it
time.
buffs me. I'm +4 now, right? So
Yeah.
then she'll come in, hit him for 4 again. I'm sorry, Eric. And then so I can now attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
Sounds
And he's
sounds about right.
toast. And then I could draw a card with Avengers Mansion, sorry, just to overkill it. And I could play Professor X, ready myself, and attack for another 9.
Nice.
That's the combo that I was trying to pull off the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we just did a lot. Eric, do you
Yeah.
want to see what you had for damage so you don't lose out on your turn?
At least 12.
Yeah, go for it. Play it out.
Sure. Okay. So what I could do here is let's just use this. I'll put a danger room training on Gentle because I can't put it on Electra since she's not an X-Men ally. So that gives him +1 basically for everything. So he now hits for 5 since
Nice.
we are still on Thunderstorm. Electra hits for 4. Storm hits for 3. And then I have a whole bunch of resources that I haven't been able to spend. But unfortunately, no card draws. But yeah.
So look at it's interesting because you didn't get your turn, but by changing to Thunderstorm, I attacked twice here, twice here. Beast would have attacked Professor X. What did you do? How many attacks did you get in, Brian? You attacked 3 times.
I attacked 3 times. White Tiger once, Moon Knight twice. So I had.
So look at that. So just by switching to
attacks.
Thunderstorm, you dealt 2 damage and probably buffed 15 damage, if not more.
Oh yeah, at least
something like
that. So
imagine
Cyclops goes first, exploit weakness, and then you go to Thunderstorm.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That would be pretty crazy.
And it's funny, it's been a while since I flipped a villain and killed, not that it's been a while, but just where it's been so obvious that we could do it. But we had way more than 60 damage, right?
Well,
we had at least 80.
Well, the thing is he had 9 on the other form, right?
Yeah.
So,
nice.
I gotta say, I really like the idea of going unleashed and just having justice events and just staying unleashed and getting all of her buffs out of her ability cards, right? Because
and you run into Dark Phoenix, but honestly, you can in multiplayer you can just take her down, right? It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but telekinetic attack is 9 damage overkill when you're unleashed. It's fantastic. You got the psychic blast, which is 4 damage to the villain, 4 damage to everyone in front of you. That's not even an attack, so you're not going to take retaliate. And then you got the 4 threat, stun and confuse when you're unleashed. It's just awesome.
Right. Eric, how did you feel about playing Storm?
I like her a lot. I'll definitely admit, and this isn't my first time playing her. It's my first time in a group setting, though.
That's going to be my question. How did you feel playing her with 3 players?
Yeah, so it just takes a little bit of
mental abilities.
Yeah, you need to figure out what is the best weather condition to be in. Because the fact that her weather affects every character in play, they're not all beneficial. Unless she can switch the weather twice on her turn. Then it's not a problem. But so she like most other heroes, you want to keep her deck as close to 40 as possible, so you can get more of her hero aspect cards or hero cards in play. But I do like her. I think someone had made a comment earlier today comparing some of the X-Men characters to the Avengers characters. And I think Brent, you even commented on that, like Shadowcat is a better Vision, Storm is a better whatnot. And I don't know, I would say yes and no. I definitely think the Avengers have their strengths in their areas, but
Shadowcat is a better Vision.
she's different. But yeah.
But
no, I guess really
I've had only but massive success.
Yeah.
I've only had anything but massive success with Vision, so I'm always intrigued when I find people saying they struggled to play Vision. Like I have that minion deck where he just plays Bring It and draws his whole deck.
Yeah.
And I played him in Justice one time. I can't remember with who, maybe with you. Somebody played with me and it was ridiculous. Like he just went off completely. So, I mean, Shadowcat has that cool thing which I played with you guys at the yeah, and your leadership deck.
Do you remember that leadership Shadowcat deck just going off?
Yeah.
So I just made the comment that I think the heroes are more like Shadowcat's a more straightforward version. She's confusing to figure out how she's flipping and what you do, but once you figure it out, she's just flipping and readying, and that's very easy for people to handle. And she's attacking with and thwarting with her own skills, right? And her cards just say deal damage and flip.
Yeah.
Whereas Vision has a lot of like, when do I flip? When do I want? Like, there's a lot more puzzle to it. But I don't know that he's less powerful other than that straight up protection deck, where I'd say her defending for other people, she's more, she's more powerful at that.
Yeah. I've only played Storm so far in leadership. So yeah, I need to try her out in a couple of the other aspects to really give, I guess, an honest answer. But so far, I like her. Yeah.
You didn't feel frustrated. Your personality type is great too, because you're like, okay,
I was just gonna
what
say
do I
that.
need to change to like when we played Storm the other day, it wasn't my personality type. It was just I was always like, wait, but if I change to that format, then this will hose us. If I change to that weather, then this will like. I was always had like an argument with myself, and I could not get myself to playing cards with her. It was like a puzzle I couldn't solve.
Yeah.
Yes. Indecision. You weren't like,
and I don't have that.
What do I do?
Yeah.
Eric is very cool, calm. He's like, okay, this is, and you really think things out for sure. I think maybe that's why Storm is a good fit on you for sure, and why you're doing it so well. I think I'd be the same as Brandt. I would get lost in the changing of the weather or aspects, whatever you want to call it. I would get lost and be like, where do I need to switch? How am I going to do this? So I don't know. She might be a more difficult character for me to play because of that fact.
I would say my only, and it's not a huge complaint, is I want to be able to change the weather more frequently.
Yeah.
And you can only do it with, I think she just has 3 copies of that card in her deck. That
right.
I'm forgetting which one that is. Weather Goddess. Yeah, that lets you swap the weather. Otherwise you
I
can
think
just
all
do it
I want to be
once.
able to do is trigger the special without having to change the weather.
Right. And
that would be okay with me if I could just keep drawing cards or just keep removing threat. It makes sense because otherwise you could kind of probably find a way to abuse it and stay in a certain form and always have retaliate and always be removing threat. And I could see that being too powerful, but that's what I want is the effect to just say, you may swap out and then you deal your special and you could repeat the same special would be okay with me,
Yeah. If they had changed the wording on her weather control on her hero card. Yeah, because if she is able to stay on the same weather and still trigger the special. But yeah, that could be a little OP. I wouldn't be surprised if that came up in playtesting for her. I don't know how she was originally designed or if this was the plan all along, but I can definitely see that being a little OP.
I hear people saying that she is super powerful. She's right up there with Doctor Strange. And I think that's got to be solo. When you just go to Thunderstorm and have 3 allies in play and you attack with her, attack with her. And all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I flipped the villain and killed it in 1 turn. And I think that's what people are doing because she doesn't have any status effects.
Right.
Which is interesting. But what I need to play is Cyclops and Storm, aggression, leadership. Or other way around. Cyclops now with all the new leadership cards and just get that whole ally to me, my X-Men, and put Storm in aggression, put a boot camp out, give a boot camp to Cyclops, exploit weakness. Boom. I just think that's going to be a powerhouse. That just strikes me as ridiculous.
Definitely. And then especially when you can use now Wolverine as an ally instead of a hero. And then you just, Voltron him.
Right. That's a great point.
Yeah, that'll just be a huge powerhouse.
With all of the heroes we've already had released, we literally have like an ally for every hero released, right?
Except Phoenix.
Except for Phoenix.
Oh, she is in Cyclops' deck.
She just lives in Cyclops' deck.
Yes, we have the signature allies, Cyclops and Phoenix. Yes, that's true. But every printed hero so far has an ally already, right? Took a while for that to happen in the Avenger saga there. Like we didn't get like a Captain America ally until much later.
Right. Yeah, because Shadowcat, she's in Colossus's deck.
Yeah.
Um,
Colossus is a basic ally,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Can I just say, speaking of allies, how excited I am that we saw in today's reveal that Iceman is coming. So then
We
we
were
can
talking
have
about that. Yeah.
the 5 initial X-Men.
Yeah.
You can get them all to the table.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because you would have to play what? Protection, obviously, to be able to use Iceman. And then you can do a game with Colossus, or excuse me, Cyclops and Phoenix.
I remember you
One or
asking
the other.
actually one of the last times we played, it's like, oh, who would you like to see in the future as like an actual playable character? And
Mhm.
actually after thinking about it after that stream, I was like, you know what? I would love to see Iceman because I always liked Iceman. He's
Yeah.
always been a
Mhm.
cool X-Men.
Yeah. See, I actually grew up on Iceman when he was on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That was my first introduction to Iceman in the 80s. And then I realized, oh, he was an X-Man before he was on this cartoon. And then I went back and reread all
In
the
the 80s.
initial issues from the 60s. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
Cool.
that's how old I am.
All right. Brombe says he wants to
I
build a
was born in the
protection,
80s.
Yes.
a
Well,
protection blizzard deck. Keep it in blizzard for most of the time, and just rely on events for damage, which I think would be storm. Yeah, I think that's
Oh, you're
interesting
right.
too.
No Doctor Strange ally.
I do wish
oh,
That is
right.
true.
Yeah, that is a good
that's
point.
another part I wish on storm. I don't mind that freeze control or that all those abilities don't work on elites, but I wish they did something to elites. Like, I
Mhm.
wish it was tiered. They don't do that a lot in this game. They said,
Yeah.
if it's not elite minion, blank their text box. If they are elite, deal them a damage. Like something, you know what I mean? Like, it
Agreed.
could be
Yeah.
alternate, not as powerful, but I wish they did a little bit of that.
Mhm.
Iceman is
Jason,
cool.
I didn't even realize I made that pun when I said I always thought Iceman was cool. I didn't realize
Yeah.
I did that pun. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no Doctor Strange. I assume Brian was talking about X-Men, but yeah, there's no Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
So.
the X-Men. That's right. There is no
Cool.
Doctor Strange ally, but that's okay. I mean, Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange.
True.
Well, thank you, Eric, for joining us. I realized I have
Yeah.
to go to bed. I didn't realize it's an hour past when I wanted to be
Oh,
done.
right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
11:30. I'm
I'm
pretty
like-
beat.
I got to rock and roll. So thanks, everybody.
Thank
Stay tuned. We're going to finish up our other campaign. The 3 of us may be playing next Wednesday. We're trying to figure that out.
Mhm.
The 3 here, even though we did this tonight,
Yeah,
maybe we'll play again.
That's true.
So we'll figure out when we could do that. I think stay tuned for me. Yeah, in December, I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged, so you can find me there. I'm going to be working at the Dice Tower booth.
Nice.
So if people want to
Nice.
find me, I think
Awesome.
I didn't get put on the schedule for the Dice Tower booth, but Tom told me that I'd be working there. So hopefully I'll
Tom
be
will be
there.
the guy with the huge beard. Just take a look.
And yesterday, I just filmed my top 10 games of 2022 with Eric Summers. So that will be on the Dice Tower channel during their winter spectacular. So we had to film it now so we could edit it and then get it in, and then they could get it in their program. So I'm a little early. I didn't get to play everything I wanted to, but
Give us
that's
your number 10
how
right
it
now.
always goes. My number 10 is a WizKids game called Shapers of Gaia.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But
the 10 on your list, are they all new games for 2020?
They're all
This
from
year.
2022.
Okay.
This year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
One of them I
all
play
released last year.
tested. And
Okay.
so it shocked me because I was like, I've been playing this game since 2019.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
But it came out this year.
Yeah.
So that was funny. And I was like, I got to put that on the list. I play tested that one. So
Yeah,
that was funny.
awesome.
What we actually did is Eric and I gifted our top 10 games to each other. So we actually wrapped the games. And then we made a video where we were giving them and opening them.
Oh, nice.
We gave
I
them
like
to
it.
each other. So I went over to his house yesterday and we filmed that. So that was fun. So
Awesome.
that
One
is
more
what will be
comment from
coming up. I
Mark.
guess that's all me on the Dice Tower channel, not me here. I do want to get some gameplays in. I don't know when they'll be. So it's my daughter's turning 13 this weekend, and then we roll into Thanksgiving. So planning schedule for the channel right now is not an optimal plan. So
Holidays and birthdays, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. I hate when life gets in the way of gaming.
seriously,
I know,
Mark,
right?
did you see Mark's comment?
Yeah.
Next
So-
week, Eric has to bail, and Steve will
Right.
step in for him.
Right.
Yeah, thanks,
you.
Eric. That was amazing. It was Brian's idea. He's like, "You think Eric's available?" I was like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
This could be last minute." So it was
Yeah.
perfect.
I was
super fun.
hoping.
Yes,
He's like,
yeah.
'Cause I don't know.
message Eric.
3-player games are better than 2-player. I like playing two-handed, kind of like the best. I feel like
Mhm.
the best matchup in this game is 2 versus 1 villain, just because I feel like you can kind of do everything. It doesn't get out of control. But when you have 3 or 4 actual players, like that is just where the most fun is at for me.
Seriously,
agreed,
thanks Eric for
definitely,
being
yeah.
available and on such short notice. It was awesome.
Yes.
All right,
Well,
but I do have to go to bed.
Yeah,
So
always
All
happy
right.
to be a substitute, Steve.
say thank you, Eric.
Cool. Yes. Thank you.
Just kidding. All right, until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
I'm Eric, not Steve.
Eric, not Steve. And we hope you step into the portal. Good night, everybody. Sleep well.
Night.
Hi guys.